What's up, guys? It's Dwayne back again for another video, back again for the reaction. And today is a great, wonderful, beautiful day. Do you know why? Because it's another Finland/Sweden day. The party ferry from Helsinki to Stockholm. A very special journey. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Hey, from Finland. Today I'm gonna take this huge ferry from Helsinki to Stockholm. It is supposed to be a pretty vibrant party trip. Some people call it disrespectfully a booze cruise because buying alcohol on the ship is cheaper than on the mainland. Many seem to...
And so it should be. And so it should be. We should be able to enjoy our time, our holiday on a cruise and get cheap booze. Why not?
Appreciate that. Let's check it out.
I do appreciate that. That's
the journey from Finland to Sweden by ferry takes 18 hours. I'm allowed to be one of the first on board. 2000.
Did he say 18 hours? Why does it take so long? Is it that far? Did he say 18 hours? He didn't say 8. Did he?
Many seem to appreciate that. Let's check it out.
The journey from Finland to Sweden by ferry takes 18 hours. I'm allowed to be one of the first on board.
I don't know why I thought it was shorter.
2,300 passengers have booked.
The ferry is so huge. I'm already a little lost. I don't know where my cabin is. I think my cabin is on the 10th floor.
I love cruises.
That's my room.
I went on one cruise to where did I go? Where did I go? I went to Greece. I went on a cruise to Greece. It was like Malta. It started in Malta, and then it took us to like Heraclion, Rhodes, Athens, what's the name? Mykonos. Oh, Mykonos is beautiful. But like, yeah, I love cruises. Like, yeah. If you haven't been on a cruise, you should go on a cruise. I've only been on one cruise, but I just can tell I'm going to be one of those older people that goes on cruises all the time. I love cruises. I really do. Oh, it's cute. Cute little cabin.
Wow.
Such a cabin with sea view costs about 160 euros. Those who book early pay less, but it can also be more expensive. On the bridge, I meet Captain Ola Bengtsson. He proudly shows me an old steering wheel.
This is actually from a British steamship, 1845, and has been the SS Gracie, and has actually been in operation on a vessel. Nowadays, it's just a museum.
Okay. So if I touch it here, nothing's going to happen?
Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
And actually, that wheel there, the modern correspondence to that is right over here. And it's this little dot here.
Okay, that's not that exciting. Okay, so you steer the whole ship with this little stick?
That's right, the whole ship.
He steers the whole ship with that tiny little lever. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm driving something that is like literally like a hotel on water, I would like a bigger steering wheel to feel like I've got more control. That looks like a little joystick. Like that looks like. Why is it so small? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like the ship is huge, and you're doing this. I mean, I don't know. That's weird. I mean, how do you even learn how to drive something like that? Like a joystick? That's so weird.
Ship is steered with this little stick.
All right. That's all you do? You move this?
Yep.
That's your job?
Yes, that's my job.
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
It's time. All passengers are on board. 5 p.m. We cast off.
Bye-bye, Helsinki.
Time to explore the ship. It looks less like a ferry, more like a small cruise ship.
Wow.
This is incredible. I have never seen something like that.
Proper retail stuff as well.
There's a gift shop. A restaurant. Back there, is fashion. It's like a huge shopping mall, but on a ship.
Wow.
I'm so excited. This is something like Finland's mascot, Moomin.
For many passengers, shopping is more important than the trip itself, because in Finland, the tax on alcohol and tobacco products is particularly high by European standards.
Right.
On international waters, the tax does not apply.
This seems to be a pretty good offer.
Gin, whiskey, Jägermeister.
I'm gonna have to do this. I am gonna have to do this. You pick up cheaper booze, like that is so good. That is so good.
The selection is large.
What about the alcohol? Is it cheaper here than on the mainland?
Yeah, it's normally it's 25%, 50% cheaper. Like for example, 1 liter of Jägermeister here costs like 17 euros, whereas in Finland it costs like 35 euros because of the alcohol tax in Finland. So it's usually way cheaper to buy it from these ferries.
Is it a common thing for people from Finland to party on the ferry?
Yes.
Okay, then enjoy your time.
So people like purposefully get on these ferries, have a party, have a good time, maybe go to Stockholm and have a night out or something, and then just jump back on the ferry. Is that like do people do this like for like a weekend? They get on this ferry and I want to do this ferry now. I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, maybe I need to change, because what I was going to do was I was going to fly into Sweden first, or Norway first, and then go to Finland last. But maybe I should start in Finland and make my way to Helsinki after seeing Turku and other parts, and then get this ferry to Stockholm, because cheap booze, well, why not? I don't know. I think I'm just like rejigging, and it's a party ferry, so people like actually have a party on the ferry. Yeah.
It's crazy what's bought here. Tobacco and alcohol in great quantities. The duty-free shop is probably the most popular store in the ferry's shopping paradise. But it's not so crowded everywhere.
How's smoking in your countries, in Sweden and in Finland? What's smoking like? Is a cigarette still like readily purchased? Because I just feel like in England, smoking is just disappeared since they put like this in our country. When you go to get cigarettes, they're behind like a closed compartment where you can't see the cigarettes, and then on the cigarettes it has the warning signals and signs. You have like gnarly pictures of people's lungs exposed and all sorts, and like rotting fingers and rotting teeth, just all sorts of pictures on the outside of the cigarette packets. What is it like in your countries? What are the deterrents for people smoking? And is smoking still popular in your countries? Let me know, because like in England, like I rarely see someone just smoking outside. It's just not as popular as it used to be, which is good because it's just really bad for your health. But yeah, let me know.
There are also places to relax. My encounter with the Baltic Sea. Quite windy.
It's time for the buffet, and I'm not the only one.
Wow.
You have to pay
It's a
extra
bit
for
busy.
dinner. 45 euros per person.
Seafood is mandatory on this trip, but not for me.
Even vegetarians like me get their money's worth.
He's a veggie, that's why. I was thinking, why would you not try the fish? Why would you not try the fish on you're literally on sea? That I definitely would be eating the fish, but then he's vegetarian, so makes sense. Ooh. Oh, licorice. I promise, guys, I will try your licorice when I'm there, but I'm not a fan of licorice. yeah, I just have horror stories of being a kid and trying licorice and like spitting it out. But as an adult, I might like it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it.
All you can eat.
Now I'm prepared for the nightlife on the ferry. There are 2 bars, plus a dance and show palace on board. First stop, the New York bar. It's not only drinking here, but also singing, karaoke.
A bit of karaoke. He's going for it. You can always tell when someone's really going for like that song, and the vein and the side of the neck is just popping. That's when they're really straining to sing. This is fun. This is really fun. I want to know the price though. How much is it? I feel like with a buffet, and then the ferry. I don't know. How much is it? Let's see. I'm sure he'll tell us.
Actually, I also wanted to go on stage, but the list of contestants was already full. Karaoke is obviously very popular here.
Well, it's a cultural thing for Finns. Going to Sweden, staying the night at a ferry, coming back. And the karaoke, as we can see, fully booked, very cultural thing, and it's a very common thing for Finns to do.
Why don't you do that in Helsinki? Why do you have to hop on a ferry?
I think there's just something very like communal. Everyone's in the same boat. There's a community thing right here. You know, every Finn, every Swede here at the same place, singing karaoke, having fun at the same time.
The cheap alcohol.
Oh, so it is an actual thing. It's like an actual thing. It happens a lot where you guys from Helsinki will go over to Stockholm and take the ferry, have karaoke, drinks, eat, buffet, shop, get some cheap booze. That's really fun. I would do it. It must be affordable. It sounds like the way he said it is it's like a tradition. It sounds like you guys do it quite often. So it must be affordable to do. I'm just waiting for him to tell me the price.
All certainly plays a role too. And the need for a community may come from the fact that both Finland and Sweden are quite sparsely populated. The nearest neighbor is sometimes pretty far away. No matter where they are from, on the ferry everyone loosens up.
You can hear some like really good starter voices and some really powerful voices here. So there's some diamonds in
British.
the rough.
It's nice that people don't judge you when you sing. You can sing horribly, but people just will cheer you on and say like nothing bad about it.
The last song of this evening, what else could it be? An evergreen from Sweden, Dancing.
Dancing Queen is it's just one of those songs, like, I've heard it everywhere. I don't know if there's a part of the world, but that song hasn't touched, like, Sweden. Yeah, ABBA, they're just everywhere. Every karaoke. I've never been to karaoke and someone hasn't sung Dancing Queen by ABBA. I don't think I ever have. It's just one of those songs, isn't it?
This is by no means the end of the party. Dancing and drinking goes on, at the other end of the ship. There are drinks, live music, and the ship is swaying, just like some of the guests. Everyone seems to be having a great time.
Proper pie, innit?
It's almost midnight, but it's not dark yet.
The sun sets very late here in the summer.
There you go. Yeah, almost midnight and the sun's not down yet. Your long days. Wow.
The next morning, around 9 o'clock, we passed through the Stockholm archipelago and approached the capital of Sweden. I'm not feeling quite as fit today. Now I know why this ship is also called the Party Ferry. However, I find the term booze cruise a bit exaggerated. Yes, there is a lot of drinking, but the focus is on celebrating together. It's probably not for everyone, but for me, a trip like this is just the right thing. The sea, nice people, music, fun. I have to be honest, I didn't sleep that much, but I had an idea beforehand what I was getting myself into, so I'm not complaining. And now, I'm gonna check out Stockholm.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I want to go. I want to go. I really do, and I want to try it. That just looks like a good fun. He didn't say how much it was. Guys, let me know in the comment section if you're on your computer and you're handy. Let me know how much that ferry would cost, the average cost of it. Because it's definitely a real possibility that'd be a fun thing to do. Instead of getting a plane from Helsinki to Stockholm, get a ferry. Why not? Why not? Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.